Alright, so I just did the upper part of hide and seek, and the traction today is very inconsistent. I'll be diving through a corner, trail looks good, and then all of a sudden right in the middle of the corner it's been holding water or something, and so it's totally mushy and washes out. So between that and all the downed trees, it's definitely going to be a easy ride down. This is 2 turntables and a microwave, but the trail at the top looks really good. Like it's not really muddy. I don't see any puddles sitting up here on top, but again, it's inconsistent. There's trees down, so by no means a speed run, but at least it'll give you an idea what the conditions are like right now. There's not a lot of people up here. There's only 2 cars in the parking lot when I got here. I'm not even sure if there are people riding or abandoned or on their lunch breaks, but anywho, so enjoy the view. Actually so high today, it looks like it's in the fog at the top of hide and seek, but it's actually in the clouds. There are puddles today. It's the first time I've worn a goggles since last year, so it's kind of cool. Forgot how the enhanced vision from a colored lens works, so anyway, again, just inconsistent, so I don't want to go too crazy. So doubling that, I'm just going to manual fit. Oh, big puddles. It's not super slick, most of the places, but it's definitely hard to say what's going to be around the next corner. Obviously lots of leaves too, but it seems like they've settled. The leaves don't seem to be as slippery as they were a couple weeks ago. Yeah, one less thing to worry about, I guess. But puddles, inconsistent traction, down trees, nobody up here. But man, it's still a beautiful ride, right? About 38 degrees, maybe 40 degrees. There was snow at the top, on the edges and on the roof of the kiosk, because it's melting, but it's definitely not spring weather yet. I have a waterproof jacket on with a long sleeve underneath it, and that seems to be about right. Not winter gloves, but some of my thickest summer gloves. If that makes sense. Yeah, just the inconsistency, like under those leaves, right where that last puddle is so soft. Rocks and stuff, kind of like they always are. Not super slippery, but a little dodgy. I love jumping over that rock, but not today. Somebody's out there cutting, obviously. I don't know how new that is. But, even on the road climbing, there's trees down everywhere. A lot of trees are like, 4 to 6, 7 inches in diameter. So, not full on deadfall, but definitely breaking some branches off, which is enough to derail you on a mountain bike, especially if you're sitting at an angle across the trail. So, another thing, see, that's not fog ahead, that's actually the clouds. I looked at the cloud line when I was climbing, and it was up here right where the snow level was, where, right at the top by the kiosk. So it's actually really damn cool. But, yeah, definitely some bushy areas, and they're kind of unexpected. So if you are going to come right up here, I would say use with caution, because a lot of times you're turning away from the edge of the trail when you hit one of those soft spots, and it sends you towards it, off. So or it can just throw your balance off too. So anywho, just be aware of the fact there's no consistency, and then you have puddles too. So there's the clouds across the valley. That. That was not a traction problem, that was the fact that I rode in the wrong place problem. Still coming to grips with these tires. Grips, tires, that's funny. I have a Butcher Grid T7 in the rear, and it grabs on everything. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. And I have an IRC Tonkin in the front, which I had my last bike too. This is the 2.3, I had the 2.6 before. I can't figure out what its specialty is though. It's like a Maxxis, and I think it's just as good as like a DHR or DHF, but it works differently, and I can't really figure out where it's 100% trustworthy and where I gotta realize that it's gonna possibly let me down. But I guess that was the end of 2 turntables. I guess I went faster than I thought.